Shalom, this is Talia, and this is day 33 of the 40-day Revelation Challenge. I just put my daughter to sleep, and she's almost 1.5. And when she goes to sleep, I admit I stare at her. I look at the details in her face and in her hair, the way her eyebrows are shaped, and she has so much personality already. I tell people she is 1 going on 5. And I'm starting to see her strengths, and like I said, her personality is coming out day after day. And I just got to thinking, every detail from her hair, the hairs on her head, the way her nose is shaped, like Father is the perfect designer. How you come out, to open your mouth and breathe, look around, and so much detail in his work if you really just pay attention to it and look at it, not just on people, but just flowers and birds and things like that. So I went to my Bible app and I started looking up keywords and what stuck out to me. And that thought process was knowing us, to know us before we came out of our mother's womb. And so I looked that up, and I've read this verse before. It's Jeremiah 1, verse 5, and it says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I sanctified you. I have appointed you a prophet to the nations." And, that's an oldie but goodie for me personally. But the first part of the verse really stuck out to me in terms of Father creating us. He said, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you." Before you were a fetus, before you were an embryo, think about it. Before your DNA came together, before your heart started beating, because that's the first thing that is functioning in terms of the baby. The heart is the first thing to form, but before your mom and dad came together, I knew you. That's powerful. That's powerful. Before I shaped your bones and you began to think, before your character became to be, I knew you. I knew who you were. I knew who you were going to be. I have appointed you a prophet. I have appointed you a teacher. I have appointed you an evangelist. I appointed you, any other function within the body of Christ. I gave you an assignment. That's awesome. So that was my thought. That was my revelation today. Just, he is a master workman and he knows his craft. So, to remember to go to your maker, to go to him in all things, because he knows you. He knows your character. He knows how your body functions. He knows every ailment and every sickness and every joy and desire that you have. He knows you. So that's my revelation for today. Again, this is Talia. Shalom. Thanks for submitting. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.